Welcome back, guys. We're going to the second area of Dark Visions that just opened today. So this first boss is weak to ice and physical. So we're going to be using Christmas Ayaka for passive provoking the single target with 100 fire resist, and she's going to do buffs and imbues. Sephiroth is going to buff fire resist on turn 1 with Carbuncle. Other than that, he's going to be imbued with ice and chain force. We're going to have Reagan, he's going to imbue himself with ice. We're going to have Riku, who's going to break, and she's got an ice weapon. We're going to use Ashura Axstar, who's going to imbue himself with ice. And then, of course, Frost Gilgamesh is going to be just naturally ice, and he'll do Aura and Peril and stuff. Alright. So the theme of the second area is they do a lot of elemental AoE damage, and a few of them actually do it during an ambush. So it's kind of hard to get a perfect score without gearing everyone in full immunity. So I'm probably going to lose a few points. But Sephiroth is going to buff Fire Resist. That's 70% buff. For this first turn, we're going to use Christmas Ayaka to give us a stat buff and a mitigation buff. Reagan will just imbue himself with ice and power up. Riku will give us Mirage and break the boss. Axstar will Axstar actually will use his cooldown, use an a mod boost, then an ice imbue, and then Frost Gilgamesh will imperil the guy and power himself up. Alright, so I want to do this in the best order, the least damaging order possible, which would probably be this, and I don't want to chain. Alright. And then Riku. Okay, there we go. So there's that. There's the area fire attack. Alright, so we didn't lose too many points for damage. That's pretty fine. Alright, so Ayaka is going to imbue us. Let's see real quick. Yeah, we're going to imbue fire or ice to Sephiroth. Did anyone else need it? No, the rest of the team is all imbued. So Sephiroth needs an ice imbue, and we'll do this buff as well. Alright, Sephiroth will chain Mirror of Equity, and then we're going to go for the big chains with everyone. Let's see, Riku, chain. And we should get a respectable score here. I hope. Alright, let's go. Did I get that 2.14 billion? Oh, so close. So close. I need to replace Sephiroth as like a nice Mirror of Equity chainer that doesn't require a lot of power up. But that's good enough. That's really close to max. You get 10,000 more base points in Area 2, so the max is now 90,000. But yeah, 87 is pretty good. I'll take it. Alright, next up we're going to go to... let's see. Oh yeah, the mage fights. Blah. Magical Ice. Now the good news is, with Magical Ice, I've got Frost Gilgamesh. And that's the cool thing about him, is he is an ice mage or an ice physical. So I've geared him in Beast Killer. He's on Beast, Ifrit for Beast Killer, and he's got pretty decent magic. We're going to be using Sol for chaining Dark. We're going to use Fina for chaining Dark. We're going to use Hein for chaining Ice. We're going to use Dark Fina for chaining Dark. And then Elitham will be our passive provoker, and she's in 100% or 90% fire resist, and she'll be buffing fire resist on turn 1. Actually, we don't need a buff fire resist on turn 1. No, we don't need to buff it because we've got Hein, and Hein buffs our fire resist. Okay. Yeah, it's true. So in that case, Elitham on this first turn can just do a defense buff and an attack break. Alright, let's see here. Hein, I want you to imperil, power up, and no, actually, let's do this. Let's do it better. Let's have Hein. Yeah, we're gonna have Hein power up, imperil ice. I'm still learning Hein's skills. Okay, that we want to power up. This is the other power up, and then this is the ice imperil. Okay, perfect. Fina's got to stay with dark, so she'll do dark, dark, and chain, and frost Gilgamesh. Let's see. Let's see if I can get some Esper crystals for Behemoth Fina. Got him, perfect. All right, so Behemoth Fina will do her stuff. Diablo Saul will do his things. And don't forget, we're doing this off element currently. Alright, and we'll just use the power up. I think Frost Gilgamesh, let me double check, doesn't actually need to stack his skills. His is just flat out always there. Let me confirm though. Yes, correct. His do not stack, so all he needs to do is just, that's the wrong one. Just power up. And then Hein will do the Imperil Force and give us a nice fire buff. Okay, there we go. Much better. Now there are still physical attacks, which we're taking. Okay, that was fine. Let's break them and buff our magic, and now we're going to go for the big chains. Let's chain Dark, because Fina doesn't have ice. Hein does have ice, so we're going to chain ice with him. Behemoth Fina is going to have to stick with Dark, triple cast. Diablo Saul will triple cast Dark. And Frost Gilgamesh will triple cast Ice. Now this chains with Mystic Cross, which is Behemoth Fina and Diablo Saul. So annoying, so annoying. Let me check one thing real quick. I'm gonna try something someone told me and see if it works. That was a terrible chain. Okay, sorry it took so long to figure out that turn. You know, I'm doing this on the fly. Alright, 67,000. Let me try one thing. Let's try that one more time. Alright. We're gonna swap to Holy Wand with Elephant. Other than that, same thing. Let's go again. But this time, I actually know what each person is casting, so it won't take so long to set this up. All right, Fina's got to prepare herself. So does Diablo Saul. See if we can get our Esper crystals. We did not get Esper crystals. Seriously? Let me chain physical and power up and see if I can get an Esper crystal. Really? I hate Behemoth Fina so much. I swear you have no idea. It's the stupidest unit ever. Try that again. I have to get 3 Esper crystal drops on the first turn. Otherwise Behemoth Fina is completely neutered on turn 2. She may as well not be on the team. Alright, come on. I need Esper crystals. There we go. I got my Esper crystals. Okay, now Behemoth Fina can unlock her abilities for turn 2. Alright, Hein is going to power up, unlock, and Ice and Peril. Gilgamesh will just... why is that ability there? Alright, let's wait. Alright, these. Now we're going to do the break on turn 1. Now the bosses are not attack and magic broken, because they're going to do a lot more damage this turn. But, oh, they might actually kill. That didn't work. Alright, I promise we'll get there eventually. I promise we'll get there eventually. So I'm gonna have to do like evasion or something. If we've got enough resist, we just need to do evasion and pray. Where's my evasion ring? Come on, there it is. Evasion, evasion, evasion. There's no elements this here. There. Oh, actually, there's. I can get a tiny bit more evasion by going this way. Yeah. And the holy rod. Let's swap this over for more evasion. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Please don't die this time, Elephant. And this may have been a total waste of time. But I want to try this. Alright, I need Esper Crystals. Come on, Esper Crystals. Got it. Alright, let's do that. Again, we're not breaking the boss. We're doing the attack and magic break, or the defense and spirit break on turn 1. So we're not doing attack and magic breaks. Alright. We've only got like 70% evasion right now, but we're getting real lucky. Okay, that worked great. Now let's try our damage again, and we're going to see if casting Holy, like someone told me, prevents them from dying early. If this works, that'll be really cool. Alright. Get all our chains going. Let's see, triple dark. And triple with Gilgamesh is magic chain. And we're going to cast Holy with Elephant. Alright. Let's see if that prevents one from dying. It didn't work. Yeah, the chain still stopped early. Yeah. That did not work at all. It was a total waste of time. Well, now I know. Yep, 68 chain. That should have been a triple from Fina. That's 888. That's 24. A triple from Gilg and a triple from Saul. That's 76. And then a ×4 Chaos Wave from the other two. That's 20, 20. Yeah, it should have been a 108 point chain. And so casting Holy did absolutely nothing. Sorry for the waste of time. Anyway, let's move it right along. This is going to be a magical earth damage fight. So magical earth. Now we know Holy does nothing. This is basically the same setup. The only difference is we dropped Gilgamesh and added Unalesca. They're going to ambush with earth damage as well. We've got some earth resist equipped currently, but not a ton. This boss charms as well, so we're going to do charm immunity. Let's see. As usual, we've got to power up these. Let's go ahead and chain, and unlock. And we will, let's see, chain, and unlock. We need Esper Crystals again. We're currently not getting them. These two are going to have to do dark. Come on, I need Esper Crystals. There we go, got it. Alright, Fame and Fina, let's do dark and dark. And we will do a defense and spirit break, or a attack and magic break on this guy, which buffs our defense and spirit. It also gets us to heal over time, so we heal up a little bit. from that ambush. I don't have a resist buff in this team, so I actually could have buffed resistance with Dark Fina. I just realized this, and I totally forgot about her Earth resist buff. But this is an Earth Mage team, and my only Earth Mage is Dark Fina, so it's going to be a bad score regardless. But the good news is Zandy and Dark Fina can buff Earth resist, or can do Earth damage, so it's not going to be a total loss. Alright, let's see how we do here. Mixing our elements. Well, the good thing is, because he dies slower if we're doing the wrong damage, he survived longer if we got a good chain score. Got a horrible damage score. Oh, that's so bad. But this is an Earth Mage fight, like, it's going to be bad no matter what for me. Wow. We lost a ton of points for damage taken, too. You know, I'm going to do one more quick run, because I totally forgot that. Because the damage score is basically a wash anyway. Like, the damage score is going to be terrible no matter what I do. So let's go ahead and try one more time. And this time I'll buff resistance. That ambush is still going to do tons of damage, but we'll take a lot less damage on the second turn. Alright, let's buff Earth, that, and we'll do an Earth resist buff with Dark Fina. That'll prevent, hopefully, a lot of damage. Alright. Come on, Esper Crystals. You're our last chance, Unileska. I'm going to chain Wind with Unileska because I don't want to actually deal damage to this guy. Alright, there's Esper Crystals. Unileska, thank you. You are the champion. Got his crystals. Alright, and let's buff Attack and Magic. Or break Attack and Magic. Alright, so now that we have an Earth Resist buff, we should take less damage on the AoE. Yeah, we're taking 0 damage now, and the AoE should do... What? Is that a physical AoE? Oh, this was such a waste of doing this again. Oh, and I countered with Meteor. Cool. I'm using that 10-man materia that gives you a tiny bit of magic, but gives you a counter, a Meteor counter. Like, that's one of the tricky things about doing this, is gearing 5 mages with your own personal gear. Like, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel at that point. But yeah, I had to go dig up like 20% magic 10-man materials. No, not quad, because no one else can quad like Cool Saul. Alright. Let's see if our score was any better. Thankfully, that was the last mage fight for today. So, the score can pick back up again. Was it worth going again? Let's find out. That was an even worse score. That was even worse. Alright. Let's just pretend like that didn't happen. Next we're doing a load of the wrong team, it doesn't really matter. It was the right team at the wrong slot. Alright, Physical Earth. Okay, Physical Earth we're gonna be doing mostly the same-ish. We're going to be doing Earth Imbues. He needs an Imbue, he needs an Imbue, she does not. He needs an Imbue, he does not. Okay, so we need Imbues on 3 units and a stat buff. And because it's an Earth attack, they uses Wind Magic, so we've got Bartz on the team for Wind Resist buff. Because Bartz is amazing. Alright. I've got a moderate amount of wind resist on everyone. Obviously not enough. Jeez, how much wind resistance on Axstar? 20%? Yeah, that's going to be a big damage loss. Alright, so we need to power up and chain. Let's see. We're just going to unlock. Guild is going to off element and peril and power up. Do all this without chaining much. Alright, Bart is going to wind resist buff for us. And he'll use his latent just to get a tiny power up for turn 2. It's not obviously not going to be much. Do that and break the boss. And Christmas Ayaka is going to imbue, let's see, Earth to, I guess, Gilgamesh for now. And then we'll do a big stat buff. 230% stats. Alright, so we have 100% Earth wind resist buff now. From Bart's. Yeah, should be dealing 0 damage. Can't hurt me. Well, your physical skin. Alright, he imperiled us, but this dude's not going to get alive on turn 2, so I don't care. Alright, let's imbue Earth. We did Gilgamesh, let's imbue Earth to Axstar, and imbue Earth to Reagan. So now the whole team is chaining Earth. Let's go. And the good news is this guy is human, and obviously we've got tons of human killer on this team. Although Gilgamesh is the wrong element, and Bart's is like basically not powered up at all. It still worked pretty good. How much damage we get? 712,000. That's still pretty low. Because this is technically the wrong element for this whole game. None of these are like naturally aligned to Earth. Oh, I'd never added an Earth in Peril either. I forgot to imperil Earth. Really? I can fix that. Yeah, I can fix that. Okay, let's fix that real quick. That was my mistake. That means we need to do one less imbue. So we're gonna just not imbue Frost Gilgamesh because his damage is low anyway. Let's equip him with a natural Earth weapon. That's actually Earth and Wind. This is pure Earth. Bart's will do the Earth and Wind damage. Actually, no, Bart's can do pure Earth. Here we go. Yeah, Bart's damage is totally irrelevant, so who cares? Try it one more time. Oh, stupid Axstar is going to get beasted again, though. Yeah, let me swap a tiny bit more wind resist on Axstar. Thankfully, I leveled up yesterday, so I've got a ton of energy to just blow on this. Oh, wait, no, for wind resist. Let's do it this way. And Bart's can use this. Yeah, Bart's damage is meaningless, so I'm just going to give him pure resist here. 90. 90 is good enough. I don't care. All right, let's go. Let's go. I forgot to add an Earth and Peril to the guy from Christmas Ayaka. She can do 110% Earth and Peril as well. All right, that's a little better. Alright, let's do this and power up. Reagan will just power up. Axstar needs to that and boost his mod for next turn. Bart's will give us wind resist and he'll do his latent. Riku will give us mirage and a break. And Ayaka is going to imperil and buff. There we go. Now we've got 110% imperil to Earth on the guy. Much better. Our damage should basically double this turn. Oh, quit hitting her. Alright, Ayaka, let's imbue Earth to Axstar and Reagan, our two big DPS here. Bart's, let's chain. Gilgamesh, let's chain. That's the wrong chain. That would break real bad. 1, 2, 3. Riku, let's chain. Axstar. And Reagan. Alright. That damage should have been way better than 700,000. 1.1 million. I guess we lost a little bit of damage from swapping some gear around and putting more resist on, but we gained a bunch from the Imperil that I didn't forget this time. Alright, that's better. Damage is it's still bad damage. We're still technically on the wrong element. It's fine, whatever. So the last one is a beast weak to physical light. So we're going to swap this around to our physical light team. This boss does dark damage with an ambush. The whole team's wearing about 50% dark resist, so the ambush is going to hurt a little bit, but it shouldn't really like wreck our world or anything. Alright. It did kind of hurt. It did. A lot, actually, jeez. So we've got light here, light element, light element, light element. So we only need to imbue Axstar and just Axstar. Okay. So in that case, we'll just do a nice big buff with Ayaka. Let's see. So we only need to imbue Axstar. So we'll just power up Reagan, Axstar will that and that. Come back to you in a minute. Let's go ahead and do this and power up. Sephiroth is going to do Calamity Border for the Dark Resist buff for this first turn, so we survive it better. And Riku will Mirage and Break. Alright, we'll kill this guy turn 2. I hope. Now we don't have 100% Dark Resist. I kind of went heavier on DPS and less on Survival for better damage. So we need to imbue Axstar. Let's see. Where's my imbue? Let's imbue Axstar with Holy, and let's do a big Holy Imperil on the boss. Okay. And let's do our damage. Fenrir, you are going down. And again, this is kind of like the wrong element in a way. Not that big a deal. Cross Gilgamesh is definitely wrong element, so his damage is very, very low. He's mostly here just as a chain. Same with Sephiroth. Yeah. Let's go. Wow, that guy's tanky. We almost didn't one-shot him. I mean, we did, but 400,000, that's so bad. It's so bad. Or 400 million. Same thing. I mean, that's good enough. That's good enough. Whatever. I'm rank 408. That's not bad. It's not bad. Of course, it'll go down as more people log in into this event. But I should have gotten some more milestones now, which probably gives me enough dark matter to craft the final rank of the sword. Yeah, let me claim the rest of my dark matter. I got my unit of choice ticket. Alright. Now I'll show y'all why we're doing this whole event. I'm pretty sure that was enough dark matter to get my final sword. So let me go buy the... That's the wrong place. Let's go talk to this dude. Let's do, I believe it's this one. Yeah, so we're going to buy my final sword, the final recipe with dark matter. And then you take, that's about the last rank, and then you take that dark matter to the crafting window once you click the right button. And I will craft an upgrade to my sword to the final rank. There we go. Come on. You can connect. You can connect. There we go. That gives me a sword, which is 220 attack, and it gives you this ability. It's a 30 times multiplier finishing move that costs 120 mana, but whatever. It's non-elemental. Yeah, that was the reason for doing that. That's the final rank of the sword, rank 10. You can also craft a rod with 220 magic, that I'll be working on from now on. All my future dark matter will go towards that rod. All right. Hopefully this was enjoyable. Area 3 of Dark Visions opens in 2 days, which I think is Christmas Day, so I might not be on right away for that one. Oh, the 24th. No, we're good. Yeah, that'd be the day before Christmas. That's fine. Christmas Eve. I have time. So I'll see you guys in 2 days for the last area. Later.